Welcome to a special web version of America First. I'm your host, Ali-asghar Abadi. America First uses comedy to explore how other countries have solved the issues that we're still dealing with here in the US. The show is typically on stage at the UCB Theater here in New York, but that venue, like much of the city, is on temporary lockdown due to the coronavirus. Incidentally, coronavirus is challenging Pitbull for the title of Mr. Worldwide. Uh, as you know by now, the US response to this virus has been mismanaged. With lives at stake, Trump's primary concern has been propping up the stock market. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if tomorrow he summoned Dow Jones to the White House and asked him to improve his performance.
Yo, Mr. Jones, right? First name Dow? Listen, Dow, I totally like you, like, a lot. But many people have said that you're not going up enough. You must do more to help our great American shareholders, like me. So I'm gonna give you a picture of Ivanka so that you can go up bigly and get me reelected. Okay, Mr. Jones?
Now, the Trump administration's response is all the more frustrating because several Asian countries have shown us how to manage this problem. For example, North Korea has been practicing isolation for a very long time. Meanwhile, South Korea has had some success in flattening the curve. In South Korea, they're testing huge numbers of their population at drive-through test centers. Now, since Americans don't like to be told what to do, maybe we could get them tested by adding the test to the drive-through menu at McDonald's. Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?
Yeah, I'll have the Egg McMuffin and a coffee.
Would you like to super survive that?
What does that mean?
It's like supersizing, but instead of increasing portion size, we just add a coronavirus testing kit for just $50.
Hell no! You can't tell me what to do. I'm American. I have the freedom not to get the virus.
But what if you get it?
I'll shoot it.
You can't shoot a virus, sir.
Sure he can. It's how Ed Norton killed Brad Pitt at the end of Fight Club.
Since this may be your last meal, would you like to add hash browns to your order?
No, there's already too many Browns in America.
Of course, this would never happen in the US because there's no way the test would be sold for as little as $50. If anything, Trump will try to charge $50 just to get on the wait list to buy the test. And that's if you're a straight white male with a net worth of over $10 million and you sent Trump a note praising him for his response. But let's get back to South Korea. Now, the coronavirus test that South Koreans are getting lasts no longer than 10 minutes. Patients then get test results texted to them, typically the next day. And this whole setup is free, paid for by the government. Maybe South Korea is low-key endorsing Bernie Sanders for president? Of course, aggressive testing is not a panacea. Social distancing is still needed to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Now, given his relationship with his father Fred and his daughter Tiffany, I'm surprised that Trump struggles with the concept of social distancing. I mean, shouldn't he be an expert? In time, he'll probably claim to have invented the term social distancing. He'll patent it and brand it Trump social distancing.
Hey America, this is your President Donald Trump speaking. Did you have a one-night stand that you now regret? 9 months later, you're totally dealing with a child that you never really wanted? Then you need Trump social distancing. You just stay away from people to solve your problem because nobody knows more about being distanced from family than Trump. Believe me, here's how it works. You just say, I don't take any responsibility at all, and then blame a minority, preferably Muslim Mexicans. It's a great product, totally unbelievable, and it's yours for just $99.99 per month.
South Korea's success with testing reduces the need for them to impose a national lockdown, something that Stephen Miller would very much enjoy. I wouldn't be surprised if Miller persuaded the president to add Antarctica to the travel ban. I mean, this would suck because it would prohibit penguin travel to the US. And banning penguins from America would be ironic, because penguins, they're a perfect metaphor for how the US is. White on the front, black at the back. But back to South Korea, where they moved quickly on coronavirus because they were prepared. They'd learnt their lesson from the 2015 MERS outbreak, which killed 38 people. This experience taught South Korea that testing is essential to control a pandemic. And so far, South Korea has conducted 250,000 tests for coronavirus versus 25,000 for the US. And by the way, 25,000 is also the number of kids in the Duggar family. Now, this testing has worked as South Korea has slowed down the spread of the virus, as the number of new cases is falling. South Korea has also been using a smartphone app that monitors those in quarantine and allows them to report on their progress. The app uses GPS to ensure that those in quarantine don't violate it in order to prevent the emergence of super spreaders. Now, there is some good news here. Congress will pass $1 trillion fiscal stimulus in the coming days. The bad news is that Trump can't stop being racist in this moment. He insists on calling COVID-19 the Chinese virus because it started in China, or as he calls that country, Asian Mexico. But where the virus started doesn't matter. What does matter is how we're responding to it. And that starts with testing on a big scale for everyone, not just NBA players and Idris Elba.